Welcome to School Leadership Academy, and on behalf of our worthy Administrative Secretary Shri B.K. Singh ji, our worthy Director Professor Veena Pandita ji, I welcome you all on behalf of our Nodal Officer Dr. Fayaz Ahmad Bhatt, our Divisional Coordinator for Kashmir Dr. Rabia Mughal ji, our Divisional Coordinator for Jammu Mr. Gloria Sarji. We welcome you all, diet faculties. Today we'll talk about PSLM registration, and our guest speaker today is Mr. Sheikh Gulzar Ahmed, who is also the state resource person for School Leadership Academy. So I will give a brief introduction first, that till 2013 it was seen that we have enough trainings for teachers, and we always conduct induction programs for teachers and all different aspects we include in that. But 2013 onwards, it was seen that we don't have trainings, leadership trainings for principals, for HODs, and those headmasters who are there in high schools. So it was seen that we should start this, and PSLM or the leadership programs, these were started under the umbrella of what we call NCSL, that was National School Leadership Academy. And under this banner, we have different academies there in different UTs and different states. So we have here also in SCRT JK, we have one wing there, that's one academy there, that is Leadership Academy here. So hands-on practice, we'll see today how to register for this leadership program. That's for every leader there in the school, every leader there in higher secondaries, and our HODs, they must do registration for this course, and we'll see how to do registration for this course. Gulzar sir, I welcome you here.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Thanks, Sayyid Hamid Bukhari Saab, the technical officer behind everything that you see on the platform of program on school leadership and management through SLA from this very institute. So it's really a delightful experience to be with you this morning, and sir was telling me that you are actually the officers from the field, and we understand, we feel that leadership in the current times is one of the most important, I think, areas where we most of the time is struggle. I keep on saying this thing, and I keep on repeating this thing, that 21st century is actually the century of technology. So the behavior of classrooms, the schooling system, if we sum up it, it has undergone a tremendous change. These are the basic things. And this is entire what I'll be telling you and how. Now, see, now there is government of India is working on this area, that how to make professionally sound our these HOIs, right? So they thought of a program, and the name of the program is Program of School Leadership and Management, on School Leadership and Management, PSLM. So to be very honest, let's be sincere. Can somebody raise his or her hand and tell me that I have gone through this program? Is there anybody in this hall who has gone through PSLM and who has already at least read this program, or who has rather got a certificate in this program in this hall? So except maybe SLA people, they are staying here, they have, there's no doubt about that, they have done it. And I'm just asking this august audience, sir, have ma'am gone through this? You?
No, we have never gone through. आज सुबह मैंने एक वीडियो देखा था जब आप उड़ी गए थे.
Right. Yes. Of course, okay. Yes, that is again a tip of iceberg of the whole.
That was about it.
Yes, that was about it. Yes, that is one of the areas. So, yes, that means you are the right people. I think you are the most needed people who must go through this course. So, a few questions, because I told you that you are responsible to do these things. There are some questions. I hope that you will focus on these questions. This is one of the, I think, a flagged question. How schools can be the centers of excellence when it comes 21st century. I told you that when it comes to this time. कैसे बनाए इनको? Again, HOI is responsible to this. What is the role of an HOI? Is he a manager, administrator, or a leader? How can we achieve the LOCs, learning outcomes in our schools, and how can we minimize the huge learning gaps? Are we lacking personal mastery, shared vision, team learning, system thinking? Are we making proper use of our existing mental models? Do we need to think of a paradigm shift? See, there are words like mental models, paradigm shift, personal mastery, shared vision. To be very honest, they need one volume to understand these single words. So I request you to be proactive, to underline these words or write them, or maybe take these screenshots so that you read these words to improve your capacity, because it is not possible for me to tell you what is shared vision in this brief 20 minutes or 15 minutes. Yes, it's not possible for me. So I request you will be able to do all these things if you go through this course, because this course will tell you everything about these big terms. Do we make a difference between the problems in our direct control? Now see, you might come across with these terms like direct control, indirect control, and no control. So there are problems of three types. Even if you want to see, this program is not only for HOIs who are teaching, who are government employees, who are in home, who are in schools. Let me be very honest. To be a successful mom, to be a successful dad, this course is for you. So that's why you mark these three words. There are problems where we have direct control on the problems. There are problems where indirectly we can control them. Maybe we use somebody else to handle that issue, but it is our power. And there are some problems that's no control zone. There's a beautiful map for this. Inshallah, next time, if we got time, we'll talk about this. Do we understand that school is a learning organization? Now, this is a new thing. School as a learning organization. See, there is one concept that, okay, I am a teacher and I will go to school. And in my class, I will teach my learners. Now, I am telling you the entire school is a learning organization. That means together teachers need to sit together and share their experiences and tell their best practices. What I did into today's classroom, I would share with this gentleman. He will share his best practice. And when 10 or 15 teachers sit together in a conference hall in a school and share their experiences, some may be struggling in the class, and he will get some inspiration, some other teacher, that how to handle this kind of situation. So you will be helping each other. That's how schools can be the learning organizations. So do we have any idea of PLC? Professional learning communities. So we have to convert our schools to professional learning communities. The learning communities are the teachers. And even it can be done at cluster level, it can be done at zonal level, it can be done at district level, even at this level. Now, very quickly, ये course I said about this. किसके लिए है? It is for HOIs when we are talking about the program. Why? I told you that there are few things where we have mastery as HOIs or family heads, and there are so many things where we struggle how to handle these things. That's why this program has come. Now, what is the program? After, I think in next slide, I will tell you what is the program and how you will do it. That is how Said Hamid sir was telling me that how part I'll be discussing that as well with you in a brief possible time, inshallah. So friends, this is it. I told you, online program, stakeholders, heads of schools belonging to elementary, secondary, senior secondary school. This is very important. Senior teachers aspiring to be school heads can also take. See, we are expecting to be heads somewhere in next 1 or 2 years, maybe get promoted to as principal or maybe HOD, maybe headmaster, etc., etc. So it is completely practitioner centric, right? and contextual issues are there. It is not that theoretical part, okay, you will have some kind of book that is to be read. No, whatever is in these modules, it is completely research oriented. It has been done by some of the best practitioners around the country, and that has been jotted down, that has been actually noted down, and modules have been developed. So these are completely practice oriented, and this is the vision of this very entire course. Every child learns and every school excels. Yeah. So, yeah, I told you, we talked about this. I will run through this now very quickly. You, as the responsible people, are the prime movers of leading changes. You are there to transform while imitating proactive practices, converting the ordinary schools into the centers of excellence, HOIs as the academic heads and the nucleus of the system. Now, science teachers can better understand. Lack of effective management of schools results in low levels of learning outcomes. I told you. The decision making, innovation, and the personality of the HOI. Very important. Decision making power, his innovations, his personality affects the quality of education in an institute. कहाँ HOI, यहाँ पे एक एग्जाम्पल आप भी देखते होंगे, कहाँ सु बड़ ब्रैग करा कहाँ HOI मैं गीता 4 क्लास पाना. You might have, this is absolutely wrong, to be very honest. HOI क्लास देता है तो ही इज बिगेस्ट फेलियर अगर वो क्लास देता है. नहीं देना है उसको. तिल क्या बना हुआ तिल क्या करा प्रमोट. वाई शुड ही? उसका काम है किस टीचर के क्लास में जाए और वहां पे किस स्टेज पे टीचर है. ही मस्ट अंडरस्टैंड दैट ही मस्ट हैव अ डायरी ऑफ हिज ओन एंड ही मस्ट नोट व्हाट इज द कंटेंट स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ दिस टीचर. उसको पता होना चाहिए कंटेंट इसका क्या था. व्हाट इज पैडागोजिकल स्टाइल ऑफ दिस टीचर. ये पैडागोजी कौन सी यूज की इसने इस कंटेंट को डिलीवर करने में और किस स्टेज पर. इज ही एबल टू हुक हिज लर्नर्स और नॉट. इज इट एन एंगेज्ड काइंड ऑफ क्लासरूम और यहाँ पे कोई वन वे काइंड ऑफ वो ट्रैफिक चल रहा है. सो ही नीड्स टू सी दिस एंड जब वो नोट करेगा लेटर ऑन इन PLC सच थिंग्स आर टू बी डिस्कस्ड. दिस इज हाउ यू कैन इंप्रूव एज एन HOI. तो आप उसके पास कहाँ एक टाइम वो बोलेगा मैंने क्लास दिया. दैट इज शेयर अनफॉर्चुनेट कि उसको पता नहीं कि वाई इज माई जॉब. ही शुड बी समवेयर जब क्लास चल रहा है. ही शुड बी समवेयर टॉकिंग टू अ पियोन. आपको क्या लग रहा है स्कूल के बारे में, कहाँ प्रॉब्लम है. ही शुड टॉक टू देम. समवेयर वैकेंट क्लास चल रहा है. ही शुड बी इन अ ग्रुप विद स्टूडेंट्स आउटसाइड हु आर प्लेइंग. आप मुझे बताइए क्या कर सकते हैं स्कूल को इंप्रूव करने के लिए. ही शुड बी समवेयर टॉकिंग टू सम SMDC. बाहर से कोई पेरेंट आए हैं 4-5 को बिठाकर आप मुझे बताएं इंस्टीट्यूट को क्या कैसा चल रहा है, क्या आपके ऑब्जर्वेशन, क्या फीडबैक है, कैसे चलाएं इसको. तो उसके पास कहाँ. दिस इज टाइम ड्यूरेशन. कितना टाइम आप हर एक कोर्स में दे सकते हैं. एंड द फाइनल वन इज कितने वीक्स में आप ये कवर कर सकते हैं. दैट मीन्स आपको एटलीस्ट ये कोर्स कंप्लीट करने में 10 हफ्ते लग सकते हैं. 10th वीक में आपको वहां से बाज़ाब्ता इसका असेसमेंट, हर एक कोर्स के बाद एक असेसमेंट आएगा. उस असेसमेंट को आप करके एग्जाम पास करके आपको एक NCSL की तरफ से एक सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा कि आप एक स्कूल लीडर, सर्टिफाइड स्कूल लीडर हो. राइट. यस यस, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. और वो बहुत ही वैलिड सर्टिफिकेट है. इंशाल्लाह अगर आप करेंगे तो दैट विल रियली हेल्प यू. तो एनीवे दिस इज, अगर आप इसके यूट्यूब पे जाना चाहते हो, द बेस्ट ऑफ द बेस्ट लिंक्स यहाँ पे इसके अच्छे अच्छे वीडियोस मिलेंगे तो वो भी दिया. अगर आप रजिस्ट्रेशन जब आप करोगे तो दिस इज द साइट. यहाँ पे आप इस पे रजिस्ट्रेशन कर दीजिए और अपने क्रेडेंशियल्स वगैरह, स्कूल ID कुछ मांगेगा, गिव दैट और आप रजिस्टर हो जाएंगे. उसको सेव कीजिए और अपना आप पढ़ना शुरू कीजिए. राइट. सो आई थिंक एटीट्यूड, ये 3 बेसिक चीज़ें हैं. नॉलेज, स्किल एंड एटीट्यूड जो हासिल होना है. तो इस कोर्स पे ये इतना ही नहीं. इट्स नॉट ओनली फॉर यू. इट्स माई हम्बल रिक्वेस्ट कि आपके दाएं बाएं जितने भी HOIs हैं, जितने भी एस्पायरिंग लोग हैं, इवन मैं कहूँगा कि एवरी टीचर शुड डू इट. क्योंकि मैंने बोला ना कि फैमिली मेंबर के हैसियत से आप बड़े हो घर में. तो दिस 7 or 8 कोर्सेज विल रियली हेल्प यू टू इम्प्रूव योर सेल्फ. तो आई होप कि आप इन कोर्सेज को करेंगे अच्छे से. और ये सर्टिफिकेट भी शायद आई विल गिव यू अ फील ऑफ दैट सर्टिफिकेट. हाँ, ये देखिए, ये है इसकी सर्टिफिकेट. मैंने इस कोर्स को किया है. तो यहाँ पे सईद हामिद साहब ने भी किया है, शेख गुलजार अहमद. ये देखिए, आपको वहाँ से NCSL से ये सर्टिफिकेट बाज़ाब्ता, यू कैन गेट दिस सर्टिफिकेट. राइट. आप इसको प्रिंट आउट करके घर में रख सकते हैं. तो ये NCSL न्यू दिल्ली नीपा से, जो हमारा इस वक्त स्कूल लीडरशिप का पूरे इंडिया में वन ऑफ द लीडिंग, क्या ओनली लीडिंग इंस्टीट्यूट है ना HOIs के लिए. सो यू कैन हैव दिस सर्टिफिकेट एट द एंड ऑफ द कोर्स. राइट. सो विद दीज वर्ड्स सबसे पहले मैं चाहूँगा कि इस प्रोग्राम की जिन्होंने इस प्रोग्राम को रन किया, जिन्होंने ऑर्गेनाइज किया, जिन्होंने कंडक्ट किया, सबसे पहले डॉक्टर राबिया मोगल जो हमारी डिविजनल कोऑर्डिनेटर है इसी प्रोग्राम की, स्कूल लीडरशिप की वो डिविजनल कोऑर्डिनेटर। उनसे पहले हमारे नोडल ऑफिसर जो आई होप कि डॉक्टर फयाज साहब से के बारे में आपने सुना होगा, वो यहाँ के जम्मू कश्मीर के नोडल ऑफिसर हैं जी। एनीथिंग एल्स? हाँ, ये बाज़ाब्ता मैंने बोला कि ऑनलाइन ही पॉसिबल है, तो एक बार मुझे लगता है जब सर्टिफिकेट आप हासिल करोगी तो यू कैन डाउनलोड दिस कोर्स एज वेल, है ना। तो वैसे मुझे लग रहा है कि इट इज़ ऑल्सो अवेलेबल। जब आप एक एक कोर्स करेंगे, पास मार्क्स आपको आएंगे, कहेंगे आपको कि कोर्स क्लियर हो गया, देन यू कैन डाउनलोड दैट कोर्स एज वेल।
तो ये सिटअप वाइज है?
हाँ, एक कोर्स जब कंप्लीट हो जाएगा आपको सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगी, देन यू कैन गो टू नेक्स्ट। इवन दिस इज बेसिक। इसके बाद मुझे भी अभी वो कोर्स नहीं आया, इसके बाद आपको इंटरमीडिएट, उसके बाद एडवांस, ये 3 कोर्सेज हैं। अभी हमने बेसिक ही किया है, तो ये 3 लेवल्स पे जाएगा, तो तीनों लेवल्स हमें करने हैं। जी जी। और
सर जी, जैसे हम निष्ठाक्षी कोर्सेज दीक्षा है,
इनका अपना अलग है, ये अलग है, ये अलग है, उस पे नहीं है। और वो कंपलसरी है, ये सिर्फ HOIs के लिए है, रजिस्टर कर रहे हैं, ये कर रहे हैं, सबके लिए ये ज़रूरी नहीं है। 7 वीक इसमें आप कर सकते हो, इसमें मगर पढ़ना पड़ेगा। इसमें इतने बड़े बड़े बुक्स की रेफरेंस दी हुई है, जैसे पीटर सिंच की एक 5th डिसिप्लिन एक बुक है। इसमें मैं स्ट्रांगली रेफर करूंगा कि आप उस बुक को ज़रूर पढ़िएगा। लेकिन अगर आप सिर्फ वीडियोस, हर एक जो कोर्स है उसके वीडियोस देखेंगे, उसमें क्रक्स होता है, वो वीडियो आपको सब कुछ बता देगा कोर्स के बारे में। सो गेट थ्रू द कोर्स। एक्टिविज्म पे बात करने की जरूरत है, सर्कल ऑफ इन्फ्लुएंस, सर्कल ऑफ कंसर्न, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हैं, बहुत सारी चीज़ें।
Thank you, sir. So we again thank you, and he talked about how to be proactive, how to be in advance as a leader, and he talked about innovations, and innovations are very important. When you talk about innovations, you need to be innovative as well. That means how we can upgrade things. That's innovation. If this is a gas cylinder here, how we can upgrade and how can modify. Modification is innovation as well. And very well he said about developing self. Developing self is always there, that until you don't develop yourself, until you don't see inside you, you cannot see the way in the people. You cannot take that way that's hidden already there. Emancipation, what we call that, what's hidden there, you can emancipate that. And we again thank